Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I'm Carlos, the school teacher, and this is my son Francisco. And welcome back to Living with Mangoes. Today, we're going to talk about this beautiful mango. This is called the Fruit Cocktail Mango. Look at that. Beautiful mango. Fruit cocktail. Fruit cocktail is supposed to be a seedling of Jakarta mango. I have two Jakarta trees. I'm ready to see them produce nicely. I heard very good things about Jakarta. And this fruit cocktail is a seedling off of Jakarta, and it was produced by the Gary Zill breeding program. The fruit is roundly ovate. It's that shape. It's medium sized, and it turns yellow when ripe. This one is like a yellowy orange color. Look at that beautiful orange color. Look at that. Beautiful mango, this fruit cocktail mango. I decided to do this fruit cocktail mango video because it was asked of a friend. His name is Carlos, and he says, you know what, why don't you do fruit cocktail? I just tasted one recently and it was really, really good. So I decided, you know what, let's do a fruit cocktail video just for Carlos and the fans out there and the subscribers. Okay, so it is said that this flesh is fiberless, but we will see. We will see if this flesh is fiberless for sure. And it has quite a few flavors to my understanding. So we're going to try to pick up on some of those flavors. It is said to have some spicy notes to it as well. And it's supposed to be a really sweet mango. Yesterday we did the Ceci Love, and we graded the Ceci Love at about a 6.5 to a 7. And before that, we had some Glen mangoes, which we also gave about a 6. They were pretty good Glen mangoes. In order for you to get a 10 from us, the mango has to be an explosive mango. It has to be top of the line, top tier, and it has to be excellent in every way. We just don't give out grades just like that. Some people say that it tastes like the old fruit cups. So they used to have these old fruit cups. I remember when I was young, we had these fruit cups, and it only had one strawberry inside, always one little berry inside. But it had peaches, it had pears, it had pieces of apricots. The juice in there was nice and sweet. So yeah, I remember those good old-fashioned fruit cups. The seed is said to be monoembryonic. That means one tree produced. Mono means one. One tree produces at a time. And it is a mid-season mango. And the first time this mango produced, it was in 2020, the year 2020. So this is a fairly new variety still, fruit cocktail. It's a moderate producer. And the tree is said to be extremely disease resistant. So that's a good one for a lot of people that are starting a yard, or they might have a small yard and they want a consistent tree that doesn't give them a lot of problems. Maybe you might think about this fruit cocktail mango. It is disease resistant. It's both to anthracnose and to powdery mildew and the others. This tree has a low to moderate vigor growth, so it's pretty. It grows slowly, and it has a dense canopy on it as well. The flavor is said to be an Indian or a West Indian type of flavor. So here it is. Let's get ready to rumble. This mango is said to be a good mango, so now we're gonna put it to the test. Let's get going with this taste test. All right, here we go. Cut smoothly right through. Look at that juice. Woo! Look at the juice just pour out. Look at that. The juice just pouring out all over the place. It is very, very juicy. Now look at that. Look at that beautiful mango.
Similar to the Ceci Love.
Yeah, it has a similar look, right? It's very orangey inside, and then it's a little lighter on the outer sides. So there you go. Beautiful looking mango. Nice and juicy. Okay. Has a good smell to it. Smells like different types of fruits. It doesn't give me the scent of just one type of fruit.
Yeah, it does smell like a lot of fruits.
different types of fruits, right? It smells like different types. That's probably why they call it a fruit cocktail mango. Let's get this out of the way. Let's cut this in half. You take the big half, son.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Let's do the little smell.
Oh, wow. It does smell like a fruit cup.
Yeah, it kind of does. Yeah, it does
I'm
smell like that
smelling-
fruit cup,
yeah.
right?
I smell like a peach, like a strong peach.
A strong peach. Woo. Let's see how this peels. Okay. It's fairly easy to peel. It looks like it may have a little bit of fibers there. May have a little bit of fibers.
Yep.
Did you taste it? Take a bite. Let's see how that tastes.
Whoa. I taste like coconut.
Coconut.
I'm tasting coconut.
Let's find out.
Are you tasting coconut?
You're right.
I'm tasting coconut.
It actually has a strong coconut flavor. I've tasted a fruit cocktail before, and I didn't get this coconut flavor out of it. I mean, the fruit cocktail is better than ready to go. You see the color? But I've never tasted like that coconutty flavor before like that.
Try the
so
skin.
strong. Hold on.
Skin.
Let me take another bite. It is very juicy. I do taste some apricot flavor. Definitely the peach flavor. Maybe some pear, a little bit of nectarine. But that coconut flavor is a strong flavor here. Very surprised. The bricks on this is pretty good. I would say it's about a 7.5 bricks. I've tasted sweeter mangoes, but this mango is fairly sweet. It is actually much sweeter than the Sassy Love we had yesterday. What do you think?
Yeah, I would say so too.
Yeah, and I think it's a little sweeter also than the Glen that we had. Yeah, it's a flavorful mango for sure. Very good. Now you said to taste the skin, right? What does the skin taste like, in your opinion?
It kind of tastes like coconut, but then it doesn't like 100% feel like coconut. I feel like something else is also in there.
Like some kind of other fruity stuff in there?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow, but that coconut taste is really strong in this mango. I'm surprised.
I was not expecting a coconut.
I was not expecting that. I do taste that coconutty flavor. And you know what else I taste? Some people call it like a powdery taste, like a... Wow, but that coconut flavor is really, really strong. I definitely taste the peach. I taste a little bit of citrus. I taste somewhat like a pear. But that coconut flavor is explosive. And I only have one of these trees. Maybe I should get in the market and buy me another one. Let me see how the skin actually tastes. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's edible.
It wasn't like the Sassy Love.
No, the Sassy Love was very astringent. It was hard to swallow. It was bitter, astringent. But this one you could chew on for a little bit and you'll be okay. But this mango was delicious. It was a very good mango.
I enjoyed the mango. I was not expecting a coconut flavor at all.
Neither was I. I wasn't expecting. Maybe some tinges of it, but not so strong like that. For sure, it's very, very flavorful. It definitely has a cocktail. And I understand why they call it fruit cocktail, but I thought it was going to be mostly cocktail with different types of fruits. But that coconut flavor really hit home. It was strong coconut flavor. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed that fruit cocktail. What do you think?
I think it tasted very It tasted very nice,
Mhm.
and I kind of wish that there was more fruits to that because the coconut was so overpowering.
Yes.
But I still liked it a lot.
Yeah, I still enjoyed the flavor. That coconut taste was amazing. But I understand what you're saying. It's called fruit cocktail for a reason, right? There
Yeah.
should be more fruity taste into it and stuff. So
I was
yeah.
expecting to have like different flavors. I wasn't expecting to only have like an overpowering coconut.
Yeah, but it was definitely delicious. Well, so now to the grading. Let's go to the grading. As I said before, I have a grading system from 1 to 10. 1 being the least enjoyed, 10 being the best. 1, Tommy Atkins. 2, maybe a Kent. 3 or 4, a Kit. 10, but the best 10, I mean, it has to be perfect, would be orange sherbet or sugarloaf. Son, where do you think this would be graded at? The bricks, the sweetness, the overall taste, the fruitiness. This particular mango, this particular fruit cocktail.
I think I enjoyed the Ceci Love more.
You really enjoyed the Ceci Love more. Wow. That is amazing.
I'm not a big coconut lover, so.
Wow, that is amazing. Well, as for me, I actually enjoyed this fruit cocktail much more than I enjoyed the Ceci Love. And I actually enjoyed it a little more also than the Glen. What would you give it? What would you give it? What score would you give it from a 1 to a 10?
Like a 5.
A 5, just a straight 5. So you will put in the same category as you did the Ceci Love and the same category as you did the Glen.
Yeah.
Okay. I really enjoyed this mango. The coconut blew me off. It should have had more fruity taste. That is true. It should have had a stronger fruity taste if it's going to be called a fruit cocktail. The coconut was overpowering, but I enjoyed every last bit of that coconut. It was amazing. I would give this mango a solid 7.5. 7.5, 7 3/4. It was a good mango. I really enjoyed this mango. Fruit cocktail, y'all. Beautiful mango. And with that, I'm Carlos, the school teacher, and this is my son Francisco, and we're out. Peace. Living with
Mangoes.